So a client gave me a request yesterday, and it's the fact that they hate how the default duration for the new event quick action on any record defaults to an hour. So you pick a time, and it's always just pushing the end time an hour after. For them, that's a massive inconvenience because they say that the typical duration of their meetings are 15 minutes, and they just hate the nuance of having to set the start and end time when they would rather just set one of them. So I figured I could just make him a new quick action, which I did. And so I left on the start time, and I made a new custom field called meeting duration, and I just have it default to 15. And so let's just try to make a test one right now. The thing is that when you try to save it, it says required fields are missing, duration in minutes. Turns out that's a standard field on the event object that you cannot put on the layout for a quick action. So it kind of left me screwed in terms of completing the solution because, well, the only way for that to be populated by this quick action is by having the end time be populated on this page layout for the quick action. So I figured since I have Summer 20 and it has all those new features, and I could probably set that variable before the record's saved, I wanted to kind of just give it a shot on the fly and see if I can get it to work. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to recreate this quick action in my pre-release org. So I'll just do it for accounts. New action. Gonna get rid of the end time. I'm going to make that custom field for duration so that it can be placed on the quick action layout. Number. Let me toss it on the layout. And for predefined values, I'm going to go to my custom duration field, set it to 15. Assign to is the user ID. For start time, I found this formula that just will round to the nearest hour. Found it on one of the Salesforce help threads. And last but not least, the default value for the who ID its name. I'm just gonna do. Actually, I'm making it an account in my org, so it's actually related to account ID. And I think that should be sufficient for the start. So I'm going to throw it on the page layout. I think it's just the standard layout. All right. So I found it, and I'm just going to give it the same run through, and I should run into the same exact issue as I did in my client's org. Exactly. Required fields are missing, duration in minutes. So naturally, as I try to solve most things, I'm going to open up a flow and see if we could assign that standard duration field before the record is saved. So it's a record changed flow. We'll just keep it as record as created for now. I'm gonna choose event. And so I don't think we need to use the get records from what I understand. I think all we really need to do is probably just use an assignment element. Assign duration. So event duration in minutes, that's the standard one, equals event duration in minutes, my custom field that's on the quick action layout. Event duration assignment. I'm gonna activate it. If it's this simple, I'd be quite surprised. I'm gonna just give it a save. Wow, it worked. That is quite surprising. Let me just actually make sure it worked. Yep, 12 to 12:15. That was really easy. So at least I know it's possible to get it done. Too bad Summer 20 is not out yet, because I can't actually implement it for my client until at least their sandbox starts getting it. But this feature, or this lack of feature, has been an idea for like 7 years. Not too many votes. I'm sure it annoys a lot of people, but looks like there's a solution to it now. Thanks for watching.